How to get your first client. Your first client is very important because besides the money that you will make selling a product or a service, getting your first client motivates you and makes you feel that it is possible. So how can you get your first client if you are selling products or services? That's what we'll discuss in today's episode. Hello everyone and welcome to Think Business, the only channel focused on helping you to start and scale your online business, all while maintaining balance and improving your performance as a business owner. So if you are new to this channel, do not forget to subscribe so that you do not miss any of our upcoming episodes. Before speaking about getting your first client, let me remind you of one important thing. One of the best ways to verify a business idea is to test the demand or to get clients signing up for your product or service before even having a complete product or service or before starting a business. So in case that you are watching this video now and you still didn't start your business, then I highly recommend that you try to verify and test your business idea before launching it. And if you don't know how to verify your business idea, then press the link up here and you will find 5 ways that you can use immediately. Now let us speak about getting your first client. And here we have 2 different options. Either you have a product or a service that you want to sell to a normal consumer, or in other words, B2C, or you have a product or a service that you want to sell to another company or B2B. So let us start with selling to a normal consumer or B2C. And the best and fastest way to get your first client is, drum rolls please, because it's a big secret and something that you have never thought about before. To sell to the people who know you and trust you already. I see this mistake most of the time. Someone starts a business and directly starts thinking about marketing and positioning to attract clients and to earn the trust of potential clients that do not know this business or the business owner. And this is of course something good. But what about the people who trust you already? Why should you avoid a clear shortcut and try to start from scratch to build trust with people that you do not know while you can directly serve the people you know? This is the mistake that I see new business owners do most of the time. So here's what I want you to do. Think about the people within your network, the people who know you well and trust you, and ask yourself, can my product or service add value to these people? And if yes, then approach them, try to understand more about their problems, and once you confirm that your product or service can solve their problem, then make a proposal and ask them if they will be interested to use your product or service. But here is the catch. Does this mean that each one in your network will say yes? Of course not. Some people will still say no or avoid buying your product or service even if they know that it can help them. And this is normal, so do not feel discouraged. Just remember, in selling, you need to build trust. And no one will trust you faster than the people who already know you and hold a positive opinion about you. Now, before speaking about B2B or selling to other businesses, let me know your opinion so far. Share with me your opinion about the B2C part in the comments below. And if you have further questions about this point, then just ask me. And do not forget to press like if you liked the episode until now. Now let us speak about selling to other businesses. And when you are selling to businesses, it's a little harder because usually there are several decision makers, depending on the size of the company, of course, and you also need to find a way to get your feet inside the company. So how can you get your feet inside to make your first sale? Via your existing network. Just follow these steps that I will share with you right now. First, define the industry. Yes, I know that you will tell me that your product or service can help any company in any industry, but in the beginning, I want you to choose 1 or 2 industries that you believe can benefit the most from your product or service. Second, check your close network and friends. Do you know anyone who works at a company that is working in this industry? If yes, then contact this person and ask him or her to connect you with someone inside the company. But here's the catch. If you watched my previous episode about 2 things that you can never rely on to succeed in your business, I will leave you, by the way, the link of this episode in the description below in case you didn't watch it, then you can tell me, but how are you asking me to contact people from my network? You said previously that I cannot rely on my network to grow my business. And I will tell you, yes, I said so, but here is the difference. First, in our case here, you'll be reaching out to them in a very direct and specific request. And in this case, they may help you because this is totally different than sitting in your place and hoping and expecting that they will help you and market your business by themselves automatically without you asking them. And second, even if you contacted several people, do not expect that all of them will help you. Some of them will say yes and disappear or ignore later. That's why you shouldn't reach out to them and wait in your place. You reach out to them, but in parallel, you have to think about other solutions and ideas. So get a paper and a pen and write the names of your friends who work in companies within your target industry and ask them to help you to enter their companies. But what if you have a target industry but you have no friends who are working there? In this condition, try to leverage your friends' network. Call your friends in general and ask them if they have friends in this specific industry, and if they have someone, then let them introduce you to this person. And then you can ask this person to help you to enter his or her company. But here's the best part. Because this person was introduced to you via a common friend, he or she will not consider you a stranger, and you will not need to start building trust with him or her from the beginning. Because simply, you can borrow from the trust of your common friend. These are the two fastest ways to get your first client. And here's my promise to you. If you take my advice here seriously and put your heart into the process and started reaching out to your friends, you will get your first client within 1 month if you are selling to consumers, and within maybe 3 to 6 months if you are selling to businesses, because it takes a little bit longer, as I mentioned before. Now it's your turn to share your thoughts with me. Do you like the episode, or do you want me to speak more about a specific point? Share with me your thoughts in the comments below. And do not forget to press like if you liked this episode. See you next time.